The Build Back Better Act goes on to the Senate, where Republican lackeys Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema are sure to try to gut it to please their dark money masters. The fight is not over. And keep in mind, once again, progressives led on this issue. Progressives were promised by President Biden and moderates in Congress and Democratic leadership that this act would get done and the final bill that Biden would sign would remain a meaningful one that would change people's lives for the better. They were promised this, and that is why some progressives, namely in the Squad, withheld their votes on the recent passage of the infrastructure bill in the House because they were promised that the infrastructure bill and the Build Back Better Act would be passed together. That is what Nancy Pelosi promised throughout the negotiation process. And then suddenly the Infrastructure Act had to be passed first, and the progressives had to give up their leverage of withholding votes on it in order to force the passage of the Build Back Better Act. And so now progressives have been forced to trust that moderates in Congress and Republican lackeys like Manchin and Sinema will do the right thing. So progressives had held up their end of the bargain. They fought for Biden's Build Back Better agenda. They were told to trust the process. They have a right to be wary of those promises, of course. If the Build Back Better Act finally does pass and meaningful climate and social programs remain intact, it would be because progressives fought tooth and nail for it, serving as the defensive line